8 minutes to graduate from school. If only it were that easy, right? You work hard for years and years, and then after standing and sitting for 2 more hours, it's all over. This FukuFriday, we're cutting out all the pomp and circumstance surrounding graduation and getting right to the good stuff. So get ready, class of 2019. Hey y'all, it's Dave, and this is the FukuFriday Happy Hour Hangout for May 31st, 2019. One chapter ends and another one begins for this year's class of young adults going out into the world. But before we move on, let's take a look back at what they've accomplished so far. In 2011, when most of you were 10, you ended your school year shortly after the beginning of the Fukushima nuclear disaster in Japan, and most of you were not aware at the time of what was happening. No one told you to be wary of radioactive fallout. No one warned you about what foods were safe to eat. But soon, that would all change when you took to your cell phones and started to educate yourselves on this and many other pressing topics affecting this planet. In 2014, when you were just starting high school, you began to understand how things in the world work. You found out that your government wasn't quite what you thought it was, that your schools weren't quite as safe as you thought they were, and that the injustices of the world were big and nasty things that may have paralyzed some people older than you, but in turn became causes that you took up and made your own. Last year, in 2018, when you were juniors finishing up classes, you were full of hope and even more full of plans to make an impact on this world. Having grown up on Harry Potter books and Marvel movies, you began to see how individually we can impact the greater collective in a positive and meaningful way. Despite all the madness that would follow that summer leading to today, you took this past year on with passion and pride, and whether the older generation liked it or not, you began to make this time your own. And now, here you are. Sacrifices made, victories accomplished. It may not have gone quite like how you expected, but you made it. And now after all this, the question on everyone's lips around you is this: what's next? Whether it's college or career next, don't forget the most important element to your future success: service. Look out for each other. Look out for your fellow human beings, and look out for your planet. It's the only one we've got. Even though what comes next looks daunting, you've already passed through the crucible of fire, and hopefully by now, you've begun to build a squad around you that will help you through the tough times and help you celebrate the even greater victories ahead. Just remember, even though this chapter of learning has ended, the quest for knowledge is one that lasts a lifetime. Continue your journey of education daily by learning more, doing more, and being more about the causes that call to you. If everyone chips in just a little bit of their time and resources toward learning how you can help more, just think of all that we can accomplish going forward. And along those lines, don't forget, guys, if you haven't started your journey already with understanding more about the Fukushima nuclear disaster, how you can prevent it from impacting your life any more than it already has, go to our website at OperationSaveTheEarth.com. Find out more about what's happened up until this point, because it's a lot. And then understand that there's a lot more left to get done, right? And maybe you can be the one that makes the difference, right? Once you take all that in and are ready to learn more, it's not too soon for you to sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Anyone can get it. Just send me an email at info@operationsavetheearth.com. We'll put you on that mailing list. And of course, I know you're on your phone right now watching this, so don't forget to follow us on Twitter. That's at OSTE, 8 minutes all spelled out. That's where you're going to get the latest Fukushima news of the week, guaranteed. The past 8 years have been challenging on many levels for everyone. None more so than for the class of 2019. Born after 9/11, these kids have only known terrorism and distrust their whole lives, and yet, here they all are now, ready for the challenges ahead and rising together to meet them. I've said it before, and I will say it again. This year's class of 2019, the class of Kendrick Castillo, and every other victim of school violence who was unable to attend ceremonies this year, they're going to be the ones that change everything. So, to you, my nieces and nephews, kids of friends, and bright young stars of tomorrow, I say to you this: rise up, organize, and never forget to give back at least 8 minutes of your time every day to something that's greater than you, each other. I expect great things of you, so don't bother trying to be a disappointment. Try to be awesome beyond awesome. If anyone can, if anyone must, it's you. So until next time, this is Dave saying peace, congratulations, and good fortune to everyone. Take care till then.